Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. And happy weekend. Bit of housekeeping, if you're watching this after it has been uploaded to YouTube, please smash that like and subscribe. It helps the channel and it is totally free. Alright, so I've been messing around. I've been up for about 3 or 4 hours, so I've been messing around with this area here this morning and the one across the street. So both properties that we were going to work on today I've been messing around with a bit this morning. Try and do a couple of odd shaped fields here, so we got a little bit of work to do. Q420, hello. Alright, so let's work on getting some field markers in first. Alright, so map, fields. Get our blue markers turned on. What are we up to? Field 49. Alright, let's get a marker in here first before I forget. Alright, so let's duplicate that. Let's go with number 49. I'll throw that in there. Let's see if we can't mess this up a bit. Alright, corner 1. Corner 2. Somewhere in here. Throw corner 3 about here for now. And then we'll slide it around a bit. Alright. So you're going to have to come straight back, yeah, until I start. We figure out this weird end. Oh, did I mess that up? Alright, hold on. Before we go any further, let's get back to square. Let me get this fixed first. If not, it'll drive my OCD crazy. Alright. So that gives us a nice straight line to start with. Here. Yeah, you look good. Alright, yeah, that corner's pretty good. Alright, now let's try and mess this end up a bit. Alright, we gotta get a triangle going here. Alright, so let's take this one, let's duplicate it. We have to call it corner 2-1, corner 2-2, and 2-3. Alright. Throw you here for now. Alright, so corner 2 I think has to go over here. Yep, and then we take corner 3 and we go this way. And we are getting there. Now, let's pull, yeah, this corner out. That's more what I'm looking for. That's closer to what I'm looking for. They could be overlapping, it's fine. Alright, now, what corner are you? Corner 3? Yeah, something like that. Alright, now let's grab, let's go back to round. Now we can fix this edge. Ooh, too far. Bad touch, good morning. Wheels 247, hello. Trying to get some weird shaped fields in here today. Wasn't expecting too many viewers early on a Saturday morning. I know I'm the rare exception, but I know most people like to sleep in on the weekends. I could never sleep. If I get 4 or 5 hours a night, I'm lucky. Alright. Field 49. So let's duplicate that again. We'll call it 50. We'll take our marker and we'll throw it over here. I'm from the UK, so I'm with the afternoon. Yup. Alright. Let's grab the corner 1 and we'll get it close to where we need it. Alright, so corner 1, so you've got to get it pulled down. Put you about there for now. Now corner 3. What do I want to do with you? you've got to go about here. Alright, now we take corner 2. Now slide this one over. Alright, we're getting there. Alright, so we take corner 2.2 to bring you over this way. This edge is messed up. Yeah, this edge is, we'll have to straighten that edge up a little bit as well. And then corner 3. What do we do with you? We'll bring you over this way. Something like that. Oh, no, you're going to be too far over this way. Crap. So you can't go any further than there. Why did you work out on the other one and you're not working out on this one? Can I pull? No, I can't pull you any further that way. Corner 2. Now if I pull, no, so if I pull you that way, then you're going to go weird on me. Alright, now let's do this again. Let's duplicate you again, and then we will go 03-1, 03-2, and 03-3. Calderson 93, good morning. Alright, now if I pull this corner down to here, and we take corner 2, and we pull you over to a, well, we'll mess with that corner here in a minute. Now corner 3, yeah, it's getting closer to what I want. Without going off the field on this side. Yeah. Where were you? You're corner 3, right? Yeah. So you need to be right here on the corner. Now I can play with this corner. Now we can slide corner 2 out. About there. Alright, that works. So now we fix the field. I'll fix my camera angle here in a second. Alright, so that should be good to get us to there. I didn't put the grass in it because I wasn't sure where the fields were going to end up at. Yeah, it was cold and rainy all morning. Sun's supposed to come out later this afternoon, but I actually kicked the heat on again for this morning because that's how cold it was in here. Sometimes I think it's easier with a bigger circle than it is the smaller circle. Alright, we're getting there. Fix this corner. Alright. So that is field 50. Now we're going to leave a grass meadow here. We're going to put a farmhouse over here because I want to leave room here to put animal pens and stuff down. So let's go get this last odd field. And again, this one we're going to have to paint and do some kind of weird angle along here as well. Alright, so I'm going to start with, you only have one square, right? Yeah. So let me duplicate that one. Let's call it 51. Let's grab our field indicator, throw it in the middle. So let's start with corner 1 over here. Throw corner 2 over here. And corner 3. I'm going to drop it here for now. Yeah, and then we'll pull it straight down. Now, a little bit of grass there to erase. It's hot here. We did have rain forecasted, but it's typical English weather. Never knows what it's gonna do. Bad touch. Oh, the weather knows what it's doing. It's the meteorologists who don't. Yeah, that is true. Only job in America where you could be wrong every single day and still get paid. Alright, so let's duplicate our corner. So let's go 2-1. 2-2. And 2-3. Alright, so we're going to take corner 1. I'm going to throw you here for now. And we'll take corner 2 here. And we'll take corner 3. Now, how far in can I bring you? Alright, so if I bring you back, here, problem is I can't move you any further that way. So let's try this. Let's pull Now if I take this corner, that's only going to make it worse. Now if I can't pull corner 1 over, I'll have a gap. I may have to live with this, unless I put in one more corner. How far? Alright, yeah, we may have to live with this. Alright, so let's grab terrain detail. Yeah, I did play, I've not touched Trader Life Simulator, but I did play about an hour on Cryofall this morning. Alright, now we're going to have to start pulling some of this back. Probably took too much away. I had a little bit in here. Almost done. Oop, wrong way. Take it off, don't put it on. Alright. How does that look? A little bit more here. Alright. Alright, something like that. That'll work. go. Couple odd shaped fields. Farm Chick 63, good morning. Alright, so we'll have this area here. We're gonna, after we get all the grass and trees in, we're gonna fence this in and make this one buildable. And I think we're gonna make these two fields buildable. We'll leave the house open and we'll leave the grass meadow open. And whoever decides to start here with this house, they'll have a nice meadow here to put factories down or animal pens down. Alright, so before, now, do we want to do the farmlands? Let's do the farmhouse first and then we'll break up the farmlands. Alright, so let's look at another house that I imported in this morning. What does it look like? Let's open it up in the editor and see what it looks like. So let's create a folder. What did they name it? It was just like FS19 house, right? Yeah. So let's go cut and paste. Let's unzip it and see what it looks like. Alright, does it have any open? It has a sleep trigger, so we're gonna have to take the sleep trigger out. We have some props. Spawn point we don't need. That I don't need. What are the lights? Alright, so that's our seasons mask. Yeah, that I can get rid of. That we can get rid of. So this one has no opening doors or anything. Alright, so we can make this one a static model. So let's go File, Export, Ritchie Valley, New Buildings. Polish House. Now let's look at it and see. Ritchie Valley, New Buildings. Polish House. Let's look at the texture path. Oh, that's not bad. It only pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It only pulled 9 textures into the map. And you're going to open without any errors. Perfect. Now I want to see how it is with size and scale first. I want to put it near one of my other houses so I know what the scale looks like. So let's go File, Import. Let's import in the Polish house. plop you here a minute. Yeah, you're going to have to go. You're going to be a little bit small. So let's go 1.2.2. Yeah, you're going to be much better scale. How is everyone doing this morning? As Farm Chick is asking. Bad Touch been up since 1 a.m. Another skunk made its way into the... Oh my goodness. The new Italia map has some really good building models and props Italian style. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that one. Can that be my farmhouse? If you want it to be your farmhouse, it could be your farmhouse. I don't even know what we want to call this. So let's see. We need a new transform group. Alright, places. Let's call it the Polish Farm. So this is going to be our Polish Farm. So now we can take our new house and let's go edit, cut, and paste. It still looks a little small. I may upscale this just a little bit more. So what do you look like? Let's just spin this around. Yeah, so you're going to be the front of the house. I'm going to take you up a little bit bigger. Not much bigger, but you're going up a little bit bigger. That's going to be a little bit better. Panda Man 2093, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. Alright, let's see if we can't get this down about where we want it. About there. Right now, where do we want this house? I guess closer to the water. And we'll give him a driveway coming in. So we'll put him about here. Alright, what do you look like? Not bad. Alright, let's grab... I'm not sure about this base though, but I'll live with it for now. Alright, let's go to square. Actually, let's do a save because I haven't saved in a bit. And that gives me a chance to grab a sip of coffee. Hard to sleep with that smell. Yeah, that is horrible. I've been in 8 tornadoes in my lifetime. I'm too mean for it to get me. Oh, I'm too mean. You're too mean for it to get you. Yeah, I know they're calling for some nasty weather in Alabama today. But that's what you get. Same thing here in Oklahoma. We're in Tornado Alley as well. We'll get some, I'll probably slide this house a little bit forward, give it a little bit bigger backyard, and then we'll grab some props and stuff to finish this house with. Just waiting for it to save. Alright, let's make sure that's the side that I want to face the, yeah, that's the side I want to face the road with. Alright, now how are the load distances? Okay, I can live with that. I don't like this base though. I may we may sink this down a little bit and then paint in a, is this base a separate part? It is, isn't it? Do we keep it or do we get rid of it? That's the question. Let's pull it up a little bit so it doesn't flicker. Okay, I can live with that. You're not getting the flickering. Alright, let's pull it away from the water a little bit more. So we're going to fence in the backyard and give it some decorations and stuff. Alright, so let's go to square. Let's go to plate. And let's give it a double driveway coming in. Let's just flip the camera around. Flip the camera around. I was born and raised in Texas. I'm used to them, yeah. Nikki Fizz, hello. I was born and raised in Pennsylvania, but the 6 years I lived in Alabama, we got used to them. No major ones came through when I lived there, but we had a bunch of small ones. Alright, so I can live with that. I'm not going to make your patio or backyard any bigger. Alright, so we're going to need a couple things for this farm. So where do I want to go? Let me fly over here a minute. And let's grab a few things for this house. Let's grab one of the sheds. So let me duplicate that. Let's go edit, cut, Polish farm. Alright, so that'll get me a shed. I thought I had some decorations with this house. I guess I didn't. So let's fly down here. And see what I put over here. Okay, so you don't have anything either. Alright, let's grab one of the canopies. So let's duplicate that. Edit, cut, and paste. So we'll have that one waiting for us. Let's grab a mailbox. So edit, cut, and paste. Alright, and let's grab, I want a clothesline pole is what I was looking for. Yeah, here we go. Let's grab a clothesline. Oh, we gotta scroll up. So let's go edit, cut, and paste. Let's we're going to build another transform group. I'm going to steal one of these hedges as well. So let's go edit, cut, hedge. Alright, let's go see what we can fix with this mess. Uh-oh, what didn't work? You hate watching on your iPad? Alright, let's get back over here to where we were working. As we fly through the bridges. Alright, so first thing I'm going to grab is our shed. Because we're going to have a road going down into the fields for this house. So let's pull that back. How do I want to face it? Actually, let's go this. Let's spin it this way. And let's put it over here by our bridge pillars. Right at the edge of the ramp going down. No, that's not going to work either. I can pull it up this way a little bit further. Oh, I know what we can do too. Alright, so let's pull this down a hair. About there. And let's separate the house a little bit with it. So let's bring this one back. This way. Actually, if I pull you back to here, put you up against the bridge. And we take our second one. That's going to crowd the house. Alright, I don't like that. Alright, let's put them... I want some storage with this farm. But I don't like how they're sitting. Let's put you back. To where you were a minute. Let's take this second one. Get it out of my way. Alright, so the first one I don't like where it is. So let's throw you down here. And it's not going to crowd the farmhouse. So I'll give you a little bit of storage to start with until you put your own down. And then actually I want to take this second one, and it's going to stay up top. And it's going to go this way. Something like that. And that gives you room to put silos and stuff down. Alright, now our road going into the farm. Let's go back to rough dirt. So this road's going to come up and it's going to go over this way. And then that'll be your entrance to the farm property. I can live with that. So let's grab some dirt. I'll bring it over to the road. Like so. Trying to do a reference in chat and it didn't work. It's the same when I watch on Xbox. If you hit back off the keyboard, it closes the stream. Alright, so now let's get a road. Let's come in. Over this way. And if you want more than this, you're going to have to paint it in yourself when you go in game. Alright, that will work. So that's going to be the only storage I'm going to put in for this farm. You'll have to put all your own down. So that gives us, that's the 2 sheds. Let's grab the canopy. And let's go throw you here so you have your barbecue grill. That'll work. Clothesline. Hang your clothes in the backyard. And then mailbox. Alright, that'll work. And then let's see what we're going to do with the hedges. Go. If I don't like the hedge, it's going to come out. Yeah, I think I can live with this. So let's leave, yeah, let's go like so, and that's going to separate the yard a little bit. And then we'll start over here. I'm going to leave a little bit of room. Actually, let's do this. Hold on. Let's give this... Oh, wrong one. Let's go back to plate. I want to give it a little bit more of a sidewalk coming up this way. Not that far. Yeah, like this. just so I can leave an opening in case you want to get a lawnmower back here. Alright, let's get this back to the water. Alright, that'll work. And now let me actually push this. Let me go to grass. And let's push this water edge back a little bit. And let's fence the, let's hedge the backyard in. Right along the water to the bridge. Something like this. Alright, that'll work. So now we just need grass and trees, and we gotta paint in the farmlands. So let's get our grass in here next. I know we got the weird shadows from our tall bridges, but we're going to have to work around them. But unfortunately, yeah, we got a lot of grass to paint before we can finish this area up. And then we'll go in, once we get the grass and the trees in, we'll jump in game real quick and see what it looks like. Alright. I painted a lot of grass off camera this morning, so we don't have to go along the road. I just have to get around all the fields. So I wasn't sure what we were going to build in the way of a farmhouse, but I did get about 2 hours of work on the map before I went live. Alright, Now this section here, fire trucks, they've been busy. That's the second or third time they've been out already this morning. Let's go. I know it's kind of hard to see under these shadows, but we won't be in the shadows too long. Let me grab some rough dirt. Just want to fill this in right here. And then I'm going to go back to grass a minute. And we'll clean up this edge. Alright, that works. And we'll be out of these shadows here real soon. Alright, back to grass. I think we're good in this section. A little bit right here. Alright, so let's work this little section. And then we're going to have a little bit of work to do to make these buildable. Now the farmhouse we'll leave open. The two fields down here we're going to wall in and make it work for them. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take the rough dirt. We're going to pull it back. I don't like having that little strip of grass. It usually bleeds into the shed. So we're just going to go like that. Instead of putting a little strip of grass in there. And let's just pull it over to the, pull it right over to the beam. That'll work. Yeah, I'll torch you with a little bit of grass painting before we go in the game and see what this looks like. Alright, so that gets us coming down to the ramp. Alright. Almost out of the shadows. Alright, so that gets us down on that side. Why do you look like you're floating? You are. Let's pull you in a little bit. Now let's pull you in a little bit. That looks better. Alright, grass. Along the riverbank. Actually, I can go a little bit of, let's push that color, oh, wrong one. Let's push that color back a little bit. That works. Now we can get our grass painted in a little bit better. Alright, let's take the dirt and let's push it over this way. Alright, that works. Alright, so we got our grass down into the field area. Now I got a ton of grass to paint down here. Let's get this side done first. And we're going to put some trees in here too that you can cut down and make some money on. I don't think I'm going to leave this all meadow. So you'll be able to, when you buy this property, you'll be able to earn a little bit of cash right off the bat if you want to take the trees down. I'm not going to put a lot of trees. I'm going to leave most of this meadow, but I do want to get a few trees in so you can earn a little bit of cash. Anybody have any exciting weekend plans other than watching me paint grass? Because when we get to the top of Outer Mountain, probably tomorrow, we'll be working on Outer Mountain. We have a ton of grass up there to paint. Alderson 93, what? This isn't exciting. You know me, I absolutely hate painting grass. This is absolute torture for me. I'd rather be building buildings and factories. I hate painting grass. I missed a little bit there. Hold on. We got to switch this up a second. I'm missing a little bit of field right there. Alright, now we can go back to grass. Now I do want to put in, hold on, let's take some of that grass back out here a second. Let's go to, we're on rough dirt. Let's go to round a minute. I want to create a little bit of a staging area here. So you can stage your vehicles. And then we'll get one road coming in from this direction. And then we'll get one road coming in from this direction. Alright. And then we'll do the same thing when we get to that other field. Now we can finish our grass. We'll finish up along the water last. I want to get around the fields done first. No excuses on this map. No bitchin' I should say about not having enough grass to make silage with. We've got a ton of grass meadows on this map. Alright. Now, do I have any other bald spots in the middle? I do. And I'm going to actually spin my camera around so it's easier for me to see the grass coming in the other direction. Let me spin around and see if we missed anything. Yep, we did. It's just the way the light hits the grass, it's easier to see in certain directions. Alright. Let's get around these fields. Alright, I'm going to do Another quick save because we haven't saved in a little bit. Maybe you should contract the grass painting out. Gonna get the landlord voodoo doll out and make him secure my house from skunks. Yeah, that is awful. No, if I had somebody else paint my grass in for me, I probably wouldn't like it, and it probably wouldn't be done right. So you know the old saying, if you want it done right, do it yourself. I'm pretty picky when it comes to my textures and my landscaping. Alright, so let's go back to Square. Now that we have another save in, we can continue working. Actually, we're gonna come up here and spin around because I can definitely see the grass better in the other direction. So we're gonna work our way back. If I don't get a nice clean edge along the field, it drives me nuts. And I'm not sure if we're going to jump right to Outer Mountain or if we're going to work on a couple more sell points first. We've been doing a lot of, the last couple days, all we've been doing are fields, meadows, and forests. So we still have to build. I've got like we got like 3 or 4 more sell points we have to build yet. I want to go this direction or do I want to go the other direction? This will work. We're getting there. Not too much more grass to finish up here. back that off because that's definitely a little bit too far. Onto the field. A little bit too far away. Let's fix this edge. We'll fix this road here to go into this field in a second. I want to grab this edge first. Oh, look at that. We did miss a couple spots right here. Alright. How does this edge look? Back a little bit too far. Let me clean this edge up a little bit better. Alright, that looks better. Now look, another bald spot. Alright, we're getting there. Only a little bit more grass to do. You change too many things as you're painting the grass to do it anyways. Yeah. Yep, that is true as well. Alright, so let's go back to round. Let's get a staging area over here for some tractors. That'll work, something like that. And then you can let's bring the road down. Alright, I can live with that. Well, we have a little bit of work to do. After we get the grass and the trees in and the farmlands painted in, we're going to take both of these fields and we're going to wall them in and make you work for them. Alright, back to square. And let's get this edge done. Then the trees, once the grass is done, the trees will go pretty quick. And then our next big obstacle is doing all the work to make them buildable. Yeah, as soon as I get the grass painted, before we put the trees in, I'm going to take a quick 5 because my coffee cup is empty. But I want to get the rest of the grass done before I take a quick 5-minute break. There we go. Now we just have 2 more edges to do. You see, I'm so mean to you. I'm torturing you with all this grass painting today. And I truly don't know what I want to do next. I don't know if I want to just jump up to Outer Mountain and start working on Outer Mountain, or if I want to come back in and work on a couple more cell points. The cell points are going to take a couple hours to build each to build, but it'll give us a break from all the what we've been doing the last couple of days is just this fields and forests and meadows and I'm going to get the edge of the fields done first, and then I'll come back and do the edge of the water. Let me switch over to round. Oh, no comments in chat whether we're going to do fields or forests, or I mean fields or out the Outer Mountain or another cell point. Another cell point means we get more of the valley part of the map done. So we got 2 cell points I want to build in. to the valley part of the map. And then I'm not sure where we're going to put log sails yet. We still have to do a saw, well, not really the sawmill, but we don't have our sell point in for logs or wood chips yet either. So basically what we need to build is I need to build, I'm going to combine Mary's Beach Bonanza and Sally's into one sell point. And then the second sell point, I'm going to combine the fence company and Size Patio and Garden together into another sell point. So there's literally like 3 sell points we have to build. And they're all going in the valley part of the map, just across the river from where we're working. So we may do that and then save Outer Mountain. We'll get to Outer Mountain tomorrow. And then I'll get more of the valley part of the map done. And we still have all the decorative boat splines to put in the water. So that's something else we have to try and get to today as well. This little area here done. Alright, now get this little guy, this little weird shaped area here. We're almost done, just got the water's edge to finish. Like I said, I painted about 2 hours worth of grass before I even went live today. Alright, just the riverbank. Start here. And I'll spin my camera around. Yeah, I think we'll work on some sell points before we head out to Outer Mountain. That's going to be a couple hours each to build. When I import them in from the other map, we're going to have to rebuild them. Touch up some grass on this side. We're getting there. Move my mouse and keyboard a minute because my mouse hand is, all this grass painting, my mouse hand is starting to fall asleep. Now once we get the boat traffic in, there'll be some nice scenery to watch while you're down here combining your field. You'll have some nice boat traffic going by. Yeah, this piece of property is bigger than I expected it to be. Once you go in game, you'll see how big this is compared to what it looks like in the editor. Almost done. We get back to the bridge, I think we'll be good. Oh, missed a spot right there. Hey, almost done. Alright, that should be the grass in this section. Alright, we are good. Alright, so now I'm going to let me fly down here. We're going to get our trees in. Then I'm going to paint the farmlands in. And then we'll go see what it looks like in game before we wall the fields in and make it buildable. Alright, so I'm going to park my camera here. I'm going to give this a quick save. I'm going to throw you all on. Be right back. Give me about 5 minutes. Nikki Fizz, be back in a few minutes. Got to get out of my PJs and switch over to the computer. Bad Touch, have you heard from your sis on the camping? Hope they haven't had bad weather. They had rain all night, but I was looking at radar this morning. It's actually going to turn sunny here, and it's supposed to rise. Temperature's supposed to rise like 20 degrees, warmer than what it is now. I think I woke up this morning. I think it was like 47 or 53, something like that. But give me about 4 or 5 minutes. I'll be back. Oh, I missed somebody in chat. Race Division. Hey, thank you for stopping in. Hope you're still here. Didn't even see you pop up there. Alright, the sun is starting to come out. And as soon as the sun comes out, temperature is supposed to jump up like 20 degrees warmer than what it is now. So, should be a pretty nice day. Alright, so we are working on our Polish farm. I'm going to make one or two more spare transform groups. So let's go edit. Oh, hold on. Where are we? Transform group. Alright, there we are. So let's go edit, cut, and paste. And this will be trees. You're the hedge? Yeah, you're the hedge. Alright, trees. So I'm gonna go, first one we're gonna throw in here is, actually global company we can close for now. Let's grab the birch stage 5. So let's go edit, cut, and paste. And it's facing the right way now. We have the power lines on this side of the road. So I don't want them interfering with the power. Yeah, we got plenty of room up here. So we're going to go about there. And y'all know I like to split the power lines with my trees. So let's throw one down about there first. Now I'm just going to try and line them up across the street from our maple tree. So we have, again, okay, so our power lines are on this side of the street all the way over. Alright. This corner should be pretty interesting then. Let's see where we can get one. Actually, if I throw one right about here, that doesn't affect the power lines too much. And it shouldn't affect... Are we off the road far enough to affect the AI traffic? I should probably put a smaller tree right there. I'll see how, if I don't like it, we'll change it once we get in game. Now let's get you lined up over here. And then I just want to split the power lines coming back. Let's throw one there. Let's throw one about here. Let's get another one closer to the corner. Don't want to mess with traffic. So about there. We'll go right about here. And we'll throw one right about here. Yeah, right about there. Now let's grab so let's grab a spruce stage 4. Get my camera spun around. Let me get these first couple in and then we'll move down. And we'll see, we go in game, we'll see if any of these trees are going to end up floating in the air. Alright, so they look pretty good. I want to leave this fairly open. We're going to put a few more trees over here. And I want to get some, couple money trees in where you can cut them down if you want. But I want to grab, let's come over here towards this shed. I'm going to grab one of these. throw? Well, one in this corner. How close to that wall am I? About there. I just want to get a few along here. I have no idea what he's barking at because there's nobody home and nobody outside. Alright, so that's all the deco trees. Let's get a couple of money trees in here. And make you work to clearing out some space. Alright, so let's grab a spruce stage 5. So let's go edit, cut, paste, and we'll throw a couple of these in. Nikki, Fizz, I'm back. Bad Touch, welcome back. Everybody's welcome y'all back. Alright, let's grab this guy. And let's throw a couple in here for you to chop down. I want this to be mostly meadow, but I want you to be able to earn a little bit of cash if you buy this property. Come on, give me the tree. There we go. So I just want to randomly throw in not too heavy, not like a forest, but be able to, for you to earn a little bit of cash. Alright, that'll work. So chop them down, clear out yourself some space. Now we'll go in game and see if any of them are floating. Alright, farmlands. So let's grab our farmlands XML. Alright, so you are the Polish farm house. And you are bits 4 and 6. So let's go to square. So farmland 4 and 6, number 80, that's the one we want to paint in. So this farm is going to run up to the road. Now I can overpaint here a little bit because we don't have the one across the street done yet. And then you're going to run straight back to the water. And then I want this farmland to include the meadow. So it's going to run along the road. We get around our railroad tracks. There we go. Now, how far down do we want to take this? I want to leave some grass around the field. So let's take this to about here. Turn up my speed. I can fly around a little bit quicker now. Alright, so that is going to be that farmland when we go buy it in game. Now, what fields were these? 49 and 50? Yeah, you're field 50. Okay. So let's go back to our farmland XML. Turn on another one. So you're going to be field 50. And your bits 0, 4, and 6. Number 81, number 81. Alright, so you are going to butt up against here. going to go along the road. And then we'll split. Yeah, let's take you back along the road. Now before I go down any further, we're going to have to split this in half, so about here. Alright, now let's get our line straight going this way. Get this last farmland painted in, and we're going to jump in game, see what it looks like, make sure nothing's floating, see if we need to change anything, and then we'll make these two fields buildable. Alright, now we can fill in. Oh, let me clean up that edge so I can get a nice straight line there. Alright, so that's going to be that farmland. So we just one more to paint. Yeah, ignore like the floating. I've got a bunch of stuff just staged in the map, so you can ignore that floating table set, patio set there for a minute. Alright, so that's that farmland. Next farmland is going to be field 49. So let's turn this one on. And we're bits 1, 4, and 6, which is 82. So we just take this one up to here. change my camera angle. Let's go to a smaller brush for now. Now this is just going to follow the road all the way around. Almost done. We can go in game and see what this looks like. Now we can go back to a bigger brush. All right. Alright, let's get out of here. We turn off the farmlands. Let's do a save. While that's saving, I'm going to grab a sip of coffee. Then let's go see what kind of mess we made. Alright. Let's jump in game. Save game 8, we'll delete. And what's kind of mess we made. I wouldn't make a mess. Hey, you never know. Alright, let's lease ourselves a truck. You know what? Let's take the scenic route. We haven't been over this bridge in a very long time. Look at that. The monorail's outrunning us. Can't keep up with it. Well, yeah, let's take the scenic route. Let's take it a long way around. We haven't looked at the views from this bridge lately. And then we get to the depressing part of the map that we haven't even touched yet, other than the railroad tracks and monorail tracks. Now, this up here is going to be 90% fields. We'll do a couple forests and a couple of meadows, but this up here is going to be mainly just some massive fields. Ah, I swear it's been a year since we built that slaughterhouse. And we're only on what, day 40 something of the build? Let's drive up this way to the edge first of all, make sure I don't have anything floating before we drive down in. Alright. Looks good so far. Bits I've not already seen. We've just been browsing the Facebook page, and some of the pictures on this map are very creative. Nice job, old man. Yeah, I guess you haven't been on too much of the map tour. It's getting there. We've been focusing on Center Mountain, and we've been focusing on the valley. Alright, so this will take us down to this shed. Now, I forgot to see if there was grass in the shed. Now, this one's clean. Alright. We'll go to the farmhouse here in a minute. So that'll take us down into here. So another storage shed here. Yep, it's clean. There's no grass in it. Oh, I gotta lower that a little bit. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a lip right there. Alright, so that one's got to come down a little bit lower. And then we have our meadow. You can put some nice animal pens down right here. And then we have our 2 new fields. Alright, so what does our pricing look like? Now again, ignore this map, it's only temporary. Alright, so field 49 is going to cost just 736,000, not bad. 1 million for field 50, and then 600,000 for the farmhouse and the meadow. I can live with that. That's pretty good. Let's go down and see what this other field looks like. Plenty of grass to mow around the fields. Now I'm curious, is this field ready to harvest? $49, come on. Yeah, 49's ready to harvest. I want to see how stupid the AI is. Or if it's going to behave with this field. So let's just do a quick test before we jump back in the editor. Park you here. Let's grab a little bit of cash. Let's buy this field. And what did it have in it? Potatoes. Potato. Oh, hold on. Store delivery mod. Potatoes. Alright, let's see how stupid the AI is. Or if it's going to put it into the water. Alright, let's go down on this end of the field. You may have to do a headland and then set your worker off. We'll see. We'll see what he does when he gets to the end of the field. It's going to hire a worker and see what he does when he gets to the end of the field. I'm pretty new to the channel, but I was playing your maps beforehand. I found the channel watching... Oh, Nick's videos? Nice. You gonna drive into the water? No, you're gonna turn around. What you gonna do with this weird angle? Oh, you're actually gonna behave. We hired a smart worker. Oh man, throw some potato washers and potato steamers down and make some money. Alright, what you can do on this end. Oh, you're going to back around. You are a smart worker. I want to hire this worker all the time. He knows what he's doing, or she knows what she's doing, one of the two. No, now you're going to be stupid. Now you're not going to know what to do. I spoke too soon. Oh, no, you're just trying to straighten yourself up. Oh, you already charged me $56? I see how you are. I want to see if you drive into the water when you get back to the other end. Alright, you're a smart worker. Let's go see what this farmhouse looks like. Uh-oh, Nightbot's in a bad mood again. The Nightbot's rigged. Who did it get? Uh-oh. It got, it always gets Q40 for 420 for some reason. Yeah, my Nightbot's pretty aggressive. I get a lot of trolls. Let's go see what the Polish farmhouse looks like. Alright, none of the trees seem to be floating. I think we're pretty good. Now, this house doesn't have any operating doors. This one's just static. Not bad. She looks pretty good. Oh, I missed a spot of grass right there. A little bit of missing grass right there, and then I gotta pull that one shed down a little bit. Uh-oh, don't show my undies, man. Alright. A little bit of missing grass. I gotta pull that one shed down a little bit, but I'm calling this area done. Yeah, we're gonna call this area done, except to wall the fields in and make them work. I think it's the color on the roof that's grabbing me. Yay, my pretty farmhouse. Well, here, I'll make you I'll make you scary here a little bit. Everything in blue we haven't touched yet. But we're getting there. Everything in green and unpainted is done. So we still have to, everything in blue is what we have to finish yet. So what do you want to call that? 40% done? I'll call it 40%. So what does that put us at about another, where are we at? Like day 48, 49, I can't remember. About another 50 days? Let's not go that bad. Let's try and get it done quicker than that. Alright, any errors? Homer. Because that's not the updated one. Okay. So there's only some errors with the Homer, but it's not the updated one. So I don't have the updated vehicle pack in this mods folder. Alright, not bad. So there's no errors with the map. Now we're going to wall these two fields and make it work for them. So let's start with, is this one 49? Yeah, this one's 49. Let's start with field 49. Alright, so now we need to go to Global Company. Let's make a couple spare transform groups because we're going to need them. Alright, so you're going to be area 13. And you're going to go right about there, and you're area 13. And then inside of you, we need a visibility and we need an invisibility. Alright, so that's going to be our area 13. Now I'm going to duplicate that. I'm going to move it up. Alright, so you're going to be area 14. You're going to be area 14. But area 14 is going to be over here. So we can build this field. Oh, come on. You were behaving all day. Alright, so that's going to be area 13. So area 13, area 14. Now let's head to our construction office. And we need to have a couple more houses. Alright, what haven't we used in a while? Haven't used... We have a yellow one there. Let's grab one of these. So let's duplicate that one. And let's go edit, cut, and paste. Now let's figure out where we're going to put our new build. So you're going to go over on this side. Where's the garage? Facing this way. Alright. So you're going to go, let me line you up with this one. So you're going to go about there. And then we need another house for the next build. So let's grab one of these. So that one's going to be the next one. That's going to be 14. Alright, so you're going to face this way. You got to go down a little bit. And then you get lined up with this guy. And you're going to go about here. Alright. So let's go to square and concrete. Alright. So you're going to need a driveway. And you're going to need a sidewalk going to your front door. I'm going to go down on my speed a little bit. Alright, so now I can bring your sidewalk back here. Alright, so that's going to be that house. This one is also going to need a driveway. And you are you the back of the house? No, I can live with that. But let's do this. Let's bring a little bit of a sidewalk behind the garage and around. Something like that. Now, I'm going to need a couple fences. So let me duplicate that one. And let's go edit, cut, and paste. And let's get you at the same height as this one. Alright. Now you're gonna be my fence on this side. And then we're gonna need an open fence. One of you. So let's go edit, cut, paste. Alright. And we'll get you the same height as this one. Or about there. Alright. Now let's leave some grass. Alright, now you're going to come back this way. If you're new, this will all make sense in a couple minutes when we make it work. How far out? Let me go like one more fence section. Yeah, that's gonna be good. And then you're gonna go this way. Oh, still too fast on my speed. Let me bring it down a little bit more. Alright. I think I'm going to end, yeah, we're going to go like this. Let's come back. Yeah, we'll come back this way. Alright, now hoping this will fill the gap. So let's bring you up here. Not too bad. So this one, yeah, we're just going to stretch it out a little bit further. Alright, that works. That will work. Now we're going to take, let me duplicate this one, but I got to switch visibility. So let's go edit, cut, and paste. Now I got to get it lined back up. So I was taking a quick peek at chat, make sure I wasn't missing anything. Alright. So you're going to go over this way. Right about there. Alright, that'll work. And then I'm going to grab another one. Let's take you back down to your regular size, though. Now I am going to squeeze one more house in here for the next build. So I'm going to try and let me go one more section of fence. That'll work. Now let's flip you and bring you back. I'm probably going to have to stretch you out a little bit longer. But let's go this way first and see where you fall. You know what? I can live with that. And then this one, just like that. All right, so that's going to be these two houses. We still need some trees and deco items, but let's get the grass in first. And if we decide to put a back patio, and I can remove a little bit of grass. Alright, let's grab grab a few trees. What do we have across the street? What do we have? We have birch trees on that side, so let's grab a maple for this side. Alright, so let's come down here. Let's grab one of our maples. And we'll work with the first house first. So let's go edit, cut, and paste. And we're going to take this down because we know it's too big. Squashed it down there. I didn't think it was coming back to size there for a minute. So let's put a maple here. And we'll throw one here. I may take this down a little bit smaller. Yeah, let's go 0.5. 0.5. Yeah, that's going to be better. And then I'm going to duplicate it, but we have to move transform group. So let's go edit, cut, and paste. So you're going to go about here. And then let's grab, yeah, let's come over here. Let me grab a birch stage 3. And let's go to the first one. Let's go edit, cut, paste. And you're going to go about here. And about here. That'll work. And we'll duplicate it again, but I got to switch transform groups. Let's go edit, cut, and paste. Get you, yeah, you're about lined up. Alright, that'll work. So these are the two houses that are going to build with our two new fields. Alright, so now we need to work on our fencing. Before we come back to the construction office area. I'm seriously thinking of changing this road up a little bit. Alright, let's start down here. Let's start down here. Alright, let's come over here. Now I'm going to close this one for now because we're going to work on the first one. This one, right? So that's the one that's right there. Yeah, that's the one that's right there. So this is the one I want to work on first. Let's grab a fence. Yeah, area 13. So let's go edit, cut, and paste. And we'll throw you this way. pull you out a little bit further. Alright, let's wall this area in. Just so you know it's off limits until you do something to it. Time is, I'm going to get out of here for lunch soon. How much further do we got? We got quite a bit yet. Because it's noon and didn't eat any breakfast today. So yeah, I'll probably put this fence in. I'll put the fence in around the next property we're going to build, which is the other field. And then I'm going to get out of here for about an hour, and then we'll come back and we'll get all the working parts in to make these build. Alright, so that's all I need for this one. And we'll put the rocks and stuff in the field so you don't have access to it. So that's the only fence I'm going to need for that one. Alright, so let's grab one of you. And now let's go edit, cut, and paste. And yeah, you're about the same height. So let's wall in this property. And again, I can't put these in transform groups and like a whole row at a time because I want these two disappear one section at a time. Let me go one more. You're going to need access to this road in case you want to build that field before you build this field. Alright, so let's bring you up this way. Let's turn you... I'm not sure what angle we're going to need to be at yet. That one's going to be too much. So let's go... yeah, something like that to start with, and then we can change it. Let's go to like... go a little bit further. Yeah, let's go like that for now. And I can change the angle a little bit as we go. Yeah, I love building a map, but making these buildable is getting really old and tiring. I'm getting bored with making them buildable. I'm going to turn you out just a hair more. Oh, I don't like spinny circles by my cursor. Oh, there we go. Spinny circles by my cursor make me nervous. Because I've had the editor crash way too many times. Let's bring you out a little bit further. Yeah, I'm just getting tired of putting all the walls up. Because they've got to go one section at a time. It makes me bored building them. There we go. I just got to go back to the road. So you got to go back to 0. Oh, come on, slide. There we go. Alright, so the 2 walls are in. Let me get feelings back in my mouse hand fingers because they're numb again. Alright, so let's throw in, we're going to get the rocks in here onto the fields, and then I'm going to get out of here for about an hour. And then we'll come back in, we'll finish these 2 areas, we'll make them build, and then we just have to finish the area down here where the clay pit is. Alright, so I'm going to come up here. So let's grab one of the rocks. It's got a switch transform group, so let's go edit, cut, and paste. Alright, let's fix these before we do the other field. Spin you that way, that works. I'll just throw in one more for good measure. Alright, let's get this field done. So let's go edit, cut, and paste. Now this one's going to need quite a bit more. So the rocks will disappear when you build this field, or open this field, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so let's fix these. Again, this is just so you don't try and, our cheaty players don't sneak in here, teleport in, buy the field, teleport in, steal the crop, and then teleport back out. Oh, missed this one. That's his, somebody's on our property bark. I'll be right back. All right. It's the Holy Rollers inviting us to some kind of new church. All right, so that's going to take care of what I want to get done before lunch. I'm going to get out of here. So let me do a save. I'm going to throw you all on ending soon. Give me about an hour. And we'll come back in. And we'll get these two farms buildable, or these two fields buildable. And then we'll finish that last farm field across the street. And then I think before we jump to Outer Mountain, I think I'm going to work on one or two more sell points. Farm Chick 63 is telling me to have a great lunch. I have some leftover pizza. But I'm going to take about an hour just so I can rest the hands because my mouse hand is killing me today. So I'm just waiting for this to save so I can close it, and then I'll get out of here. There we go. Alright, I will catch you all in about an hour. Nikki Fizz, see you in a bit. Thank you. Catch you all in about an hour.